We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Socrates. The foundation of every state is the education of its youth. Diogenes. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. Plato. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Aristotle. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. Aristotle. Happiness resides not in possessions, and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. Democritus. Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Epictetus. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Socrates. No human being will ever know the truth, for even if they happened to say it by chance, they would not even know they had done so. Xenophanes. Throw moderation to the winds, and the greatest pleasures bring the greatest pains. Democritus. Small opportunities are often the beginning of great enterprises. Demosthenes. Wisdom thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. Pythagoras. The gift of truth excels all other gifts. Gautama Buddha. Man is the measure of all things. Protagoras. It is a true man's part not to but it is also noble of a man to perceive his error. Apollonius of Tyana. The real destroyer of the liberties of the people is he who spreads among them bounties, donations, and benefits. Plutarch. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Pericles. No one that encounters prosperity does not also encounter danger. Heraclitus. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Hippocrates. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Aristotle. The end of life is to be like God, and the soul following God will be like him. Plato. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Plato. Nothing exists except atoms and empty space. Everything else is opinion. Democritus. The proper bulk is better than the big bulk. Democritus. God is one, greatest of gods and men, not like mortals in body or thought. Xenophanes. If cows and horses had hands and could draw, cows would draw gods that look like cows, and horses would draw gods that look like horses. Xenophanes. Suffering arises from trying to control what is uncontrollable, or from neglecting what is within our power. Epictetus. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Epictetus. Thy foolish passions, learn thou to subdue them. Pythagoras. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Pythagoras. Do not believe what your teacher tells you merely out of respect for the teacher. Gautama Buddha. One moment can change a day. One day can change a life. And one life can change the world. Gautama Buddha. It is not what you do, but how you do it, that counts. Socrates. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. Socrates.